I did that on purpose.
So if you haven't noticed yet, you can look outside. That's where the Ark Door Social Peace is. So we're taking the Ark runs Ark Doors from the other building, and they'll be in social peace. It's nice to sort of see them from inside. They're 400 pounds apiece.
I'm still getting used to it.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to all who are here in person, also all who are joining us via our live stream. And we'll begin as we light our Shabbat candles, and we'll invite Cynthia forward to do the lighting. And the blessing can be found on page 2. Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who powers us with mitzvah, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Thank you. Yasher Koach. We turn together to page 10 and join in Maya Hayom. How beautiful, how wonderful is this day.
Maya Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Maya Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
As we turn together to page 12 and join in Lechuna Ranana.
Lechuneranina, 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 ladonai. Lechuneranina, 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 ladonai. Naria, naria, litzuri shenu, ekadma fa betoda. Naria, naria, litzuri shenu, bizmirot nairalo. Lechuneranina, 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 ladonai. Lechuneranina, 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 ladonai.
And as we continue to welcome Shabbat into our hearts, we turn together to Lecha Dodi, page 20. Page 20.
Lecha dodi likrat kala, yalalai, 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 B'nai Shabbat, nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, yalalai, 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 B'nai Shabbat, nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'ribor echad, Hishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, u'shmo echad, v'shemo tiferet v'li tehillah. Lecha dodi likrat kala, yalalai, 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 B'nai Shabbat, nekabela. Likrat Shabbat, lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mikor haberacha, merosh mikerem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshavat chila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, yalalai, 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 B'nai Shabbat, nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam simcha u'v'tzola, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, yalalai, 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 B'nai Shabbat, nekabela.
Together on page 22, we'll join in Mizmor Shir, a song, a psalm for Shabbat.
Mizmor shir liyom haShabbat, tov lehudot la'Adonai. Uzamer l'shimcha elyon, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Mizmor shir liyom haShabbat, tov lehudot la'Adonai. Uzamer l'shimcha elyon, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid b'boker
On page 24, we find the song Shalom Aleichem, the song of extending a greeting of peace to whoever you meet. The initial greeting, Shalom Aleichem, and the response,
Alechem shalom.
Aleichem Shalom. And so go find somebody that you don't know and say hello. Means you have to get up.
Hello, have we met? I'm gonna make that joke every time you do that. It never gets old.
And so we'll join together as we wish peace for all of us.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
And on page 26, we join in Chatzi Kaddish. Please rise.
Yitkata v'yitkata Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'amad yivarach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, ubizman kariv, v'imeru, amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach, le'olam olam me'al ma'iyah, yitbarach, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitbar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitale, v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha, barichu, le'la min kol birchata v'shirata, tushvechata v'nechemata, damiran be'amha, v'imeru, amen.
As we remain standing for Baruch Hu, page 28.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. Le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated, and on page 30, we join together in Ma'ariv Aravim, thanking God for the miracles and the wonders of creation. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim, b'chokhmah poteach sha'arim, uvitvuna meshane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umisader et hakochavim, v'mishmerotehem b'rakia kirtzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom umevi layla, umavdil ben yom uvein layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed, baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. We turn together to page 33. wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha avta, Amcha avta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu lemadeta, Otanu lemadeta, Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbeinu, U'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha, V'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha, U'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed, Ki hem chayenu, Ve'orech yameinu, Uvahem negei yomam v'layla, Negei yomam v'layla, Ve'ahavatcha al tasir, Mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael.
We join together in Shema on page 34, and please rise.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad.
Please be seated as we continue with Ve'ahavta, page 36.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha Vishinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, b'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvlechtecha v'derech, uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Adonai Elohechem Emet. Let's join together in the middle of page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. As we join in our song of freedom, Mi Chamocha, page 40.
Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei fele, nora tehilot osei fele.
מלכותך ראו בניך בוקר ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Page 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will.
Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu el kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu el kol amo Yisrael.
We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. And we thank God for the blessings and the opportunities of Shabbat as we join in Vishamru, page 44.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובן בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We turn together to page 46 and we rise for Amidah. Pray as if everything depended on God, and act as if everything depended on you. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, open our lips, that our mouths may declare your praise.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevig Ula Lifnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol atah Rav v'Hoshia, Morid hatal, Mechakel chayim b'chesed, Mechayeh hakol b'rachamim rabim, Somech noflim v'rofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot, Umidomelach, Melech memit umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, kadoshim b'chol yom yahalu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated and let's join together, top of page 53. Days pass and the years vanish, and we walk sightless among miracles. God, fill our eyes with seeing and our minds with knowing. Let there be moments when your presence, like lightning, illumines the darkness in which we walk. Help us to see, wherever we gaze, that the bush burns unconsumed, and we, clay touched by God, will
reach out for holiness and exclaim in wonder, how filled with awe is this place, and we did not know it. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth together. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 57. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, sha'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Page 59. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us, so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth, which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. And let's join in our prayer for peace, top of page 61. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace.
Shalom Rama Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rama Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata Melech Adon Lecho HaShalom. Ki ata Melech Adon Lecho HaShalom. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
We take a few moments for silent prayer, for those prayers in our own hearts and minds.
רצון, אמרי פי, אמרי פי, והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי, וגלי, וגלי.
We take some time and call to mind those in our family, our friends, our community who are in need of healing. And whether it is a healing of mind or body or soul or heart, we send these energies of healing to all who need. And we, in our congregation, especially mention Diane Levy, Martha Snyder, David Lipsitz, Evelyn Carpenter, Janice Zellers, Merv Weinman, Jay Kaler, Arlene Sandelstein, Barbara Gage, Walter Horner, Sandra French, John Myers, Sydney Scrementi, Paula Bennett, Susan Winterberger, and Deanna Rosenberg. If you are joining us via live stream and you would like to add a name, please add the name into our chat box. And if you are here in person and would like to add a name, please do so as I look around. We join together in our prayer for healing, middle of the page, page 253.
מי שברך אבותינו מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. Someone asked me the other day what my favorite Torah portion was. I said, this week's, whatever this week is. Each opportunity, each week brings a new and different learning experience, something to puzzle over. Sometimes it is an interesting narrative piece. Sometimes it's more filled with rules and laws and technical information. This Shabbat, we begin reading the book of Devarim, the book of Deuteronomy, the final book of the Torah. We have wandered our way through the desert, and we are now into the home stretch. The book begins with Moses giving the farewell address. And like most Jewish speeches, it goes on for several weeks. And we are going to follow these series of goodbye addresses from Moses all the way until we hit Rosh Hashanah. Right? All the way until we hit the the holidays, until we begin 5784, our new year. This week is also called Shabbat Chazon, meaning Sabbath or Shabbat of vision. And it is the name given to this very special Shabbat that happens right before Tisha B'Av, the 9th day of the Hebrew month of Av, which, by the way, begins Wednesday night. Tisha B'Av, by the way, commemorates the destruction of not only the first temple in 586 BCE, but also the destruction of the second temple in 70 CE, as well as a whole host of Jewish calamities that occur, including the beginning of the Spanish Inquisition and some Holocaust-related things and a whole variety of different disasters that happens to fall on this particular day. This year, we are joining together with Reformed congregations around North America to commemorate, and we will be listening to the Book of Lamentations chanted by several different both cantors and lay people. We will learn together, and we will do a concluding little service together, and it really has been a wonderful sort of side benefit of the pandemic stuff, that we're able to do these kinds of experiences that bring us into learning and being with other of our congregational partners. When we experience I mean, Tisha B'Av is all about loss, right? It's about, we lose the first temple, we lose the second temple, we lose these conflicts that happen on this particular day. And Shabbat Chazon is there to sort of encourage us, to comfort us, to perhaps move us in the direction of beginning to think of what comes next, what our vision might be for the future. So, friends who are counting, we have 8 weeks before Rosh Hashanah. Rabbis count these things. A good time, actually, to begin the process of introspection and reflection. What do you want to do? What do you want to be in this next year? What is your vision for the year that is about to begin? What do you need to set in place to make that happen? It's a time in the year, this sort of pre-high holidays, where we're kind of beginning to let those ideas percolate a little bit. Our worlds are busy. We are always busy, running from this to that, and we consume our time in lots of different ways. I think that this time of the year, and summer especially, is dream time. How many of you remember being a kid and lying down on the ground and looking up at the clouds? Right? Cloud gazing. And seeing the different shapes, and you would think, oh, you saw a face in this one, or you saw Mickey Mouse in that one, or whatever it might have been. And in our busyness and frenetic kind of experience, we've lost that opportunity to go and lie down and look at the clouds, to just let everything sort of fade and go. Stephen Covey, who has this popular book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, says, his number 2 habit is begin with the end in mind. What are your values and priorities? And where might they have gotten lost along the course of the way over the last year? Covey expresses it this way: if the ladder's not leaning against the right wall, every step we take just gets us to the wrong place faster. So now's the time to visualize and think about who we want to be. Who do we want to be when we grow up? when we grow that one more year. So here's my mission statement, or my vision. As a rabbi, my mission is to nurture the well-being of my family and my community. My priority values are a profound love for learning and teaching and caring for people, striving to make a positive impact in people's lives. I'm committed to fostering an environment of spiritual growth and intellectual exploration where people can deepen their love of our tradition. I'm dedicated to building strong relationships and fostering that sense of belonging. And I think I strive to create a safe and inclusive space where everybody feels heard and respected and supported. So I try to embrace the transformative powers of learning and teaching, the compassion of caring for others, as well as focusing on personal growth and health. So what's your vision? What's your mission? What's your idea? What's your chazon? What's your vision of what this next year could hold? And so as we begin listening to the words of Moses, those words which recap for us, they reflect for us the experience of the last 40 years of wandering through the desert, and then set us on the right path to begin anew as the people cross over the Jordan, cross over into a new land, a new community, a new experience. And so we do the same thing every year as well. We cross over into a new year, and that year is for all of us to work and design for ourselves. Shabbat Shalom. So we'll continue with Aleinu on page 282. Please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומושב יקרם השמיים עמם, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים ממעל, והארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. Our thoughts turn now to those who have left this earth, our own loved ones, those who our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and of death. We are in the period of Shloshim for Steve Tottleben, and we observe Yartzeit on this Shabbat for Emma Marks, Hans Nathan, Robert Lechner, Julia Rosen, Dorothy Nolan, M.S. Meyerhoff, Florence Charters, Sylvia Galinsky, Rosalie Small, Celia Kleeman, Coleman Perrell, Sam Tannenbaum, and Constance Stanbro. If anybody would like to add a name, if you're joining us via live stream, please add the name into our chat. If you are here in person and would like to add a name, please do so. We rise together as we turn to the words of Kaddish, page 294. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ba'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyom echon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei shmei Rabbah mivorach le'olam u'lameh almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kutsha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran v'yalma v'imru. Amen.
Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav.
Hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen.
Please be seated. I'd like to invite Rochelle Krowinski forward to share some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. All of us are here and online. And thank you, Rabbi and Jesse, for, again, a wonderful evening. We have some exciting things coming up in the next few weeks, not only the fact that we're all together tonight, but this coming Friday, July 28th and the 29th, we have Shabbat at Chautauqua. So there will be no services here, but there'll be some wonderful programs going on there. Services, please arrive at Chautauqua at 4:15. Service will start at 5 with dinner to follow. Torah study will be there on Saturday at 9:45, followed by a lunch. And there'll be, again, no services or study here.
After services, we'll be going to the Volvitz home for Shabbat dinner, so please RSVP on our website, and so we make sure that we order enough food. Dinner is free, but please let us know that you're coming so that we can order enough food. And it's probably the only service in the entire year where you're guaranteed that it will be 55 minutes long.
And the reason is?
The reason is that it takes place right underneath the bell tower. And the bells go off at 6 o'clock. So
And they
I'm
want you
strict
done.
that I cannot oversee my time limit, so.
Or a hook comes out and grabs you, right. On August 4th, we are going to Meadville for Shabbat. Wonderful opportunity to take services to our congregants and friends who live in Meadville. We're going to gather here at Temple at 5 on the 4th, and if you'd like to carpool. So please meet us here, and bring a dish to share at the Shabbat, after Shabbat. And we'll either caravan there together, or we can, as I said, carpool. If you want to, there are directions. You can go there on your own and easily meet us there as well. So looking forward to that. So some exciting events coming up in August. August is going to be very, very busy. We have our Gesher program here for a whole week. And if you remember last year, if you came to Temple at any time during that week, the temple is full of laughter, full of sound, full of activity. as the children spend an entire week. It's really exciting. So again, our temple is full of life, full of activity, and we have some wonderful opportunities coming up to share with one another. So Shabbat Shalom.
We're going to conclude with the song Hevenu Shalom Aleichem, bring peace for all of us.
There we go. Hevenu shalom aleichem, aleichem, hevenu shalom, hevenu shalom aleichem, aleichem, hevenu shalom. Hinei matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hevenu shalom aleichem, aleichem, hevenu, aleichem, hevenu, aleichem, hevenu shalom.
We join together in Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. V'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon inchilanu. Zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher letziat mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, ve'ahava uvratzon, inchaltanu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha-shabbat. Amen.
Chaim.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.